Jim Carrey has starred in some of the most iconic comedies and amazing dramas. But there is one film the Hollywood legend says he regrets making, and there's a heartbreaking reason why. Jim Carrey has shared the one film he regrets making, and there is a tragic reason as to why. The Hollywood legend 62 has starred in a slate of comedy classics including Liar Liar, Dumb and Dumber, and Bruce Almighty. But one of his later roles as a supporting star seems to have left a poor impression on Carrey, who confirmed it was a film that changed his outlook on future roles. Fans were devastated to learn Carrey is no longer a fan of his work on the action comedy, as they say he is great in the movie. But real-world events affected the funny man's outlook on the feature. Speaking after the release of the 2013 movie, Carrey confirmed he would not partake in any more violent films. He has stuck to his word, and since the release of Kick-Ass 2 has not appeared in any films of a similar violent nature. He said it was not the movie which changed his mind, but the heartbreaking events which occurred shortly after. Carrey said, "I did Kick-Ass a month before Sandy Hook, and now in all good conscience I cannot support that level of violence. I meant to say my apologies to others involved sick with the film. I am not ashamed of it, but recent events have caused a change in my heart." Carrey plays former Mafia member and born-again Christian Colonel Stars and Stripes in Kick-Ass 2. While his comments on the movie's violence may have caused a change in his heart, it baffled the film's producer, Mark Miller. In a blog post written around the time of Carrey's comments in 2013, Miller suggested nothing the legendary comic was upset with had been a surprise to him or the rest of the cast. He wrote, "I'm baffled by this sudden announcement, as nothing seen in this picture wasn't in the screenplay 18 months ago. Yes, the body count is very high, but a movie called Kick-Ass 2 really has to do what it says on the tin. A sequel to the picture that gave us Hit Girl was always going to have some blood on the floor, and this should have been no shock to a guy who enjoyed the first movie so much. Like Jim, I'm horrified by real-life violence, even though I'm Scottish, but Kick-Ass 2 isn't a documentary. No actors were harmed in the making of this production." Fans of Carrey still remain appreciative of his work in Kick-Ass 2, with one taking to Reddit and saying they found it a shame the veteran actor had since denounced his role. They wrote, "Oh dang, I knew Jim Carrey avoided acting in violent movies nowadays, but I didn't realize he regrets his role in Kick-Ass 2. However, his performance in Kick-Ass 2 is really good, because I didn't even realize it was him until I read a YouTube comment saying that it was him."